Hello my YouTube family, it's your girl Princess T and I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking. So if you can't already tell by my apron, I'm gonna step back so you can see it. My grandmother gave it to me, so I'm super excited to be wearing it and making some macaroni and cheese. This macaroni and cheese is not like a normal macaroni and cheese because it's non-dairy and gluten-free. So let's get started. I already have some water here on the stove, but what I like to use in my water while it's boiling, I like to use some type of oil or butter or something, just so that you can use non-dairy butter. They have that, just so that the noodles don't get stuck together. But so I'm choosing today to use some extra virgin olive oil. This stuff is really healthy for you too. So since I'm making this non-dairy, I am not using butter. I am using olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And these will be the noodles that I'll be using. These are the Ancient Harvest Super Grain Pasta, and it's gluten-free. And these are the shells, and it says it has organic corn and quinoa blend. So this is what I will be using for my noodles. Okay. And I will also be using this cheese. Now, I never tried this cheese. I've tried this brand. I've talked about this brand before, the Daya cheese, but I got the cheddar style shreds. Okay, and if you can see on the package, it says melts stretches. There we go. So this is supposed to be a non-dairy cheese that melts and stretch just like regular cheese that you get from a cow's milk. Okay, and this has, I'll show you the back, the nutritional facts. If you can see, it has 250 milligrams of sodium per 1/4 cup. You can see that. And then I will show you the ingredients. It doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it, but I'm not going to go over the ingredients in this video. I'm just going to show it to you. So that's the cheese I will be using. And also, I'm going to add this to my water. Actually, it's ground garlic. Okay, I love garlic. It's not focusing, guys. Sorry. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm using this ground garlic. I like ground garlic as opposed of ground powder, because ground garlic, actually, you get the actual taste of the garlic is strong. So, and I love it. I love garlic in my food. So I'm going to put some garlic in the water. And I just put, I didn't measure anything. I'm not measuring anything. It's just by eye and taste. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to come back. I don't want to make this vlog too long. So I'm going to come back and we're going to come back once the water is boiling. The water is boiling. I'll bring the camera over so you can see. The water is boiling. Okay. So the water is boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pasta in. And then I'm going to come back once it's done. Because, oh, let me read the instructions on how to cook this. It says add pasta to 4 quarts of boiling water and stir frequently. Cook uncovered for 6 to 9 minutes. Drain and enjoy. So since our water is already boiling, which is perfect timing, I'm just going to go ahead and open the box. And like I said, I got the shells. So they look like little tiny shells. I'll pour some in my hands. My hands are clean. Okay, the first thing when you cook, you should always wash your hands. And that is what I do. So I'm going to pour a little bit in my hand, just so you can see their shells, and they're gluten-free. So I'm going to put that in the water, and I'm going to put the noodles in the pot. I'm not gonna make the whole, and you know what I noticed about gluten-free pasta? All gluten-free pasta, you don't get a lot. I mean, you pay more than regular pasta. This pasta was $3.29. I got it at my local supermarket, and you don't get much. Like, I didn't even use the whole box, but you just don't get much. So this is what's left. I'm gonna leave that. I'm only gonna make, maybe I'll pour a little bit more and just shake it around just so that the noodles are spread it out evenly and that they don't stick together. So yeah, so we're gonna come back once this is boiled. Let me put on the timer. Okay, let's see. It said 6 to 9 minutes. I'm gonna put it on 9 minutes, the timer, and then I'm gonna monitor it and see if it needs less. If it needs less, I'll just cut it back off. But I'll be right back, guys. Hi guys, I am back. The noodles are done. I will show you. The noodles are done. This is what it looks like. Done and ready for the cheese. So we're gonna put the cheese on. I'm just gonna sprinkle the cheese. This is what the cheese looks like. My hands, if you can already see, my hands are wet. I just want to show you what the cheese look like. So that's what the cheese looks like. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the cheese in here. And remember, on the package, I never tried this style of cheese before. I've tried the brand of other cheeses that they have, but I never tried the cheddar shreds. So I'm looking forward to trying it to see how it tastes. After I finish making it, I am gonna do a taste test, and we're gonna have, at the end of this video, we're gonna know how this came out and how does this taste. Does the cheese really melt? So I'm just stirring it up right now. I didn't put the whole bag of cheese. I only put like a little bit. Like I said, I didn't measure anything. I'm gonna actually turn on the stove. Let's see. Whoa. Ooh. That's the high burner. Like my stove, I don't know if you saw that, but it's just like poof. But that's the high setting. I have like 4 burners and each one has like a different setting on it. So I think this one is the one that when you want it to cook, heat up fast. So anyway, right now I'm stirring. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Well, let me try to put the camera down so that you can kind of see. I know this pan is like not the best pan because it's high, but the cheese is beginning to kind of melt. And I will show you once that is completed. So I'm just gonna take the camera and just show you, like, see. You can see it's starting to melt. It is melting. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna finish up here with the cheese on the pasta, and then we're gonna have a taste test. So I'll see you at the taste testing. Guys, I am back, and the macaroni and cheese is done, so let's take a look at it. So this is what it looks like. You can see the cheese did kind of melt. If you can see, it's not like stretching or anything like that, but it is kind of melted. And now we're gonna taste it and see how it came out. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my spoon. It's not bad. It's very, excuse me. It's not bad. It's very creamy. Definitely, I'm gonna try to make it again, but I'm gonna try to do baked macaroni and cheese. It's not bad though. It's very creamy. I can say that. I did not add any non-dairy milk or anything like that. If you would like, you can make it with some non-dairy milk to make it a little bit more creamier and more like macaroni and cheese. But it's very creamy. It is very creamy. So I wanted to I'm gonna end the video here. I just wanted to share with you my non-dairy, gluten-free pasta. So I will see you later.